All right, folks, let's get it going again. Where's my little crown girls with their sashes? We got one. Come on, girls, sit down. Hey, Lou, Candy, can you grab that door? Okay, girls, ka-dump, bump, sit. Okay, here we go. All right, our next comic. Our next comic had the highest rated TV talk show for 10 years on the island of Guam. True story. His hobbies include alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. Please welcome Mike Powell.
Yay, yay. Oh, thank you very much. John, show him the love, ladies and gentlemen. Show him the love. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Reno on a Friday night. Yay. You guys ready? That's what we like to hear. I'm just happy to be out of California. Here's the problem. About a year ago, my wife and I moved to Sacramento, and nobody warned me about the weather because it gets really, really hot during the summertime. Then the rain comes along, and wildflowers all over the Central Valley, and the wind comes off the mountain. It's blowing pollen and hay fever everywhere. We were doing a show in Modesto, and the tweakers are turning their meth back into Sudafed. And that's just wrong. Make a good TV show, though, wouldn't it? Breaking Good. You could do something like that. I don't know, then driving up over the mountain, you were coming up with really strange road signs. You know, I've been driving all over Nevada for the past week. Driving along, and I see the sign that says, "Flagman ahead." Right behind that, it said, "No shoulders." How does he do it? The guy's in there, "You go, you stop, you go." It's strange. I drive a little bit further, and the sign says, "Road narrows ahead." I figure, who is this sign for? And I figure it's all those stoner guys calling him, driving in from California, going, "Oh, yeah, my car's getting wide." "No, the road narrowed. Come on, let's go, dude." And I don't know where you fall in that whole medical marijuana thing, but you have to admit that medical marijuana has done something that nobody else could do. It's taught our kids the metric system, and I think that's pretty damn important. You steal somebody's kilogram, you get shot with a 9mm. It's as simple as that, you know. Oh, happy holidays. This is like the holiday season. We got Memorial Day here, and just a couple weeks ago, Mother's Day. I pegged my Mother's Day gift this year. I got my mom a bird feeder. I figured I'd give her something to do with that pellet gun I got her for her birthday. And sure enough, you call her up, she's out behind the trailer just having a good time. My favorite holiday has got to happen right in the middle of summertime, though, Independence Day. That's an American holiday where you celebrate the American dreams and the American way of life. Or as we call it in California, Cuatro de Julio. And, and you know it's an American holiday, too, because it celebrates the end of the Revolutionary War. There was years of mayhem and bloodshed across the land, and finally peace breaks out. Brother hugging brother. What do you want to do to celebrate? Let's blow shit up. And we used to do that, too. When I was a kid, we'd take like a Coke bottle, and you put 7 or 8 bottle rockets in there, you tie the fuses together, a little bit of duct tape, and you start fires in the next county. And kids today, they don't have that. It's like they got safe and sane fireworks, like a Diet Coke and a Mentos, poof, freedom. You can't sing to that. I used to sing to my fireworks every year. Well, I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I'd like to thank the Chinese guy that made these bombs for me. Everybody stand back 50 feet just in case it comes your way. We'd hate for you to lose an eye on Independence Day. That's fun stuff. That's the problem. People don't sing enough anymore. This is for no reason. Just walking down the street. When you see a guy on a bike with a tie, that's a Mormon. It's like, been through the desert on a bike with no seat. Ow. I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm not married to any of these folks. I'm just going to, we got a real show in Elko next week, so I want to, I want to make sure that we're doing okay for that one. I like the different holidays. Valentine's Day, that takes on a whole different thing when you get married, because it's different. You know, when February 12th comes around, I ask my wife, well, what do you want for Valentine's Day? She goes, well, you should know. How? You should listen to me. Get real, okay? You know, I mean, come on. I mean, if you're dating someone and February 12th comes around, you don't know what to get her, you break up, you know? Take the $200 you had in your pocket, you go to a strip club, have a good time, everybody's happy. You can't do that when you're married. First of all, I no longer have $200 in my pocket. And if I did, my wife would figure out a way to get it. So I asked her, I said, so what do you want for Valentine's Day? She goes, I want a watch. A watch. See how simple that was? Come on, we're going to Kmart, 59 bucks. We're going to get you a watch. No, she had her watch picked out. It was at a jewelry store. And they do this thing on the band. Are you guys married? You ever married right here? Are you married? He say, and he's just looking at me like a good husband should. I don't know. I don't know. Do you know what pave means, sir? Yeah, well, ma'am, I know you do. Sir, do you know what pave means? This is what they do. It's along the wristband of the watch. They take little diamonds and they put them side by side like they're making a little road. It's a French term. It means Mike's fucked. $17,000 for a watch. $17,000 for a watch. I would never spend that much. I would just hire a guy to walk behind me. Like, Bob, 352, Mr. Powell. What's that? That's my watch. He's a Timex. I used to have a Seiko, but it'd be like, a Reverend a Croc. We don't know I had the dialect team in here tonight. Okay. All right, we'll get rid of that one. I like the drinking holidays. St. Patrick's Day. That's the day they get together and they celebrate the fact they took all the snakes out of Ireland on that plane. Did you see that movie? That was I woke up on St. Patrick's Day. I wanted to celebrate my traditional Irish heritage. I started playing the bagpipes, and I found out that's Scottish, and that's not Irish. And so I put on a kilt, and I found out that's Scottish, that's not Irish. So I blew up a Protestant church and had a green beer. Pretty Irish, I tell you that. And Cinco de Mayo, that's another drinking holiday. That's the day they get together in Mexico, and they celebrate the fact we stopped at San Diego, I guess. I don't know. But tequila's involved. And I got fired from my job because we had the office party at the boss's house. And he's got this great big high ceiling with a cockatoo that hangs on this perch. And I've been drinking tequila. It looked like a piñata. I'm sorry, was that too racist? No? Okay, good. Here's another one. Here's an idea that I've come up with. I don't want anybody to steal this, okay? I'm going to open up a chain of restaurants across the country that serves Mexican food smothered in sauerkraut. I call it Beaner Schnitzel. I'm sorry, is that too racist? No, I'll tell you what racist is. Racist is the fact that the Department of Homeland Security last year said it's okay to shoot pepper balls at immigrants coming across the southern border. Shooting pepper balls at immigrants coming across the southern border. Now that's racist and ineffective. I hate to see Jorge out in the behind the rock at lunchtime with his burrito. It's like, yo, gringo. Está aquí. Gracias. I mean, when we break into Canada to get our drugs, they have like the border guard shooting Wonder Bread. Watch it, you damn drybacks. I got the mayonnaise, I'm about to use it. Then Arizona's come up with a new plan. They actually fly illegal immigrants they find in Arizona back south of the border. They fly them. But again, the Department of Homeland Security steps in and says you can only put 4 illegal immigrants in each overhead compartment. So, what do you mean that's still less crowded in the car they came in on? I don't know. It's cheaper than driving them there. The gas here, you guys like giving it away. It's like $3.86. It's over $4 a gallon in California. A couple of months ago, it was like $5 a gallon. I knew I was in trouble because I wanted to sell my car, and I went on kellybluebook.com. And it says, what kind of car do you got? I said, well, I have a Dodge Neon 2001 with 214,000 miles on it. How much is that worth? It comes back and says, how much gas is in the tank? That's not right. And it's a vicious cycle, too, because when the gas prices go up, the demand for ethanol goes up. When the ethanol prices go up, the corn prices go up because they use corn to make the ethanol. When the corn prices go up, the tortilla prices go up because they use corn to make the tortillas. When the tortilla prices go up, everything they make tortillas out of, that price goes up. And so think about it. Next time you go to a Mexican food restaurant, it could be the first time in history that the price of getting gas has affected the price of getting gas. It's a long way to go for that one, isn't it? You guys know what improv is? You know, do you guys know what it is? Because we were in Winnemucca last night. Yeah, that was fun. And we were on stage and I was doing improv and it was fun. I was just taking stuff from the audience and it was coming back. We were doing news stories and I was coming up with all these fun things. And this lady stood up in the back. She goes, that's not improv. You're just making that shit up. There was like a little time delay on that. Did you hear that? All right, we'll keep that one. Anything in particular you guys want to talk about? The guy in the back wants to talk about sex. Why, you like it in the rear? Here's my question, ladies and gentlemen. How dumb have we become as a society? Think about it. The signs are everywhere. When did it become necessary for the mountains on my beer can to turn blue before I knew it was cold enough to drink? Believe it or not, I've had more than 1 or 2 beer cans in my hand in my life, and never have I been sitting there going, wow, I wonder if that beer is cold enough to drink. There's just some way I can figure out how cold. Hey, the mountain turned blue, party time. At least it's not non-alcoholic beer. That's useless. Taking the alcohol out of beer is like taking the stupid out of pot. There's nothing left after that. It's like, man. Was there ever a guy that actually did that? Say, a bartender, come here. I want to get that bloated headache you got to pee every 10-minute feeling without the benefit of women looking better. Can you do that for me? Sure, having no duels, pay full price. How dumb have we become, ladies and gentlemen? I was driving up the coast of California the other day. Went through this beautiful town called Salinas. Every year, Salinas has a huge air show. People from all over the world travel to the air show. They put up the signs on the side of the road that says, the air show's coming, the air show's coming. Tickets, $25. It's an air show, ladies and gentlemen. Where there are people walking around going, let me see your ticket. I don't have one. Don't look up. How dumb have we become, ladies and gentlemen? In California, in Safeway, right there in that same aisle where they sell batteries, they have a battery tester. So the next time you're looking for a bunch of fun with the kids, you say, grab the batteries. We're going to Safeway. You're going to test the batteries. Maybe I look at things differently. I think anything you put a battery in is a battery tester. I've never turned on a flashlight that wasn't real bright and said, wow, that's probably explained in the quantum string theory where in a hyperdynamic parallel universe, there's a black hole zipping through the galaxy and it's sucking all the light out of that bulb. Or the battery's low. I mean, it's not that difficult. If it takes my wife 30 minutes to have an orgasm, it's time to change the batteries. I mean, it's not like we're doing, you know. think we found a level of the audience here, haven't we? Now, my wife buys things I just don't understand. We bought that new house in Sacramento a year ago. She goes, I'm going shopping for stuff for the house. I said, we're broke. Don't buy anything we don't need. One of the things she brings back is a toaster cover. A cover for the toaster. Like it would get cold. People would come over to the house. Hey, Mike, nice house. I love what you did with it. Oh, shit, a naked toaster. I didn't know it was going to be that kind of party. And here's the weird part. The toaster cover had a picture of a toaster on it. Of course, the picture in the toaster was a lot nicer than the toaster we have. I figure I could use this. So I bought her a dress with a picture of a naked lady on it. Yeah, well, you took it better than she did, I tell you that. All right, so last 4th of July, I'm down in Pismo Beach, California. Anybody ever been there? Yeah, beautiful, beautiful babes, beautiful boardwalk, beautiful beach. I grabbed myself a hot dog. I'm just sitting there trying to eat my lunch. I'm minding my own business. And these damn seagulls come swinging by, dropping seagull turds all around me. And it wasn't like just individual. It was like the coordinated Dresden carpet turding coming through. That logarithmic trajectories taken into windage and the curvature of the earth body, boom, right in my hot dog. And because you guys are here, I'm going to pretend I didn't eat it. So I walked down the beach a little bit, and people have been in Pismo. When you go down to the end of the beach, what's down there? There's a nude beach down there. A nude beach. I didn't know that till I got there. I'm not going to spoil the fun. So I dropped my pants. I'm just checking out the surf. This lady comes up to me. She goes, you know, from the side, you look like the letter Q. I was like, uppercase or lowercase, baby. You keep staring at it. I'm going to look like a capital G in a minute, so just stop that. So, and thank you for laughing out loud. I appreciate that. I need another reminder. I need to lose weight. It happens all the time. My wife bought me, for my birthday, she got me a leather coat. I put it on. It looked like they hadn't taken the cow out of it yet. So I've changed my ways now, and I've gone entirely vegetarian. I only eat vegetarian animals. No more pumas and wolverines for me. I figure if I eat something that's been chewing on grass all day long, that I enjoy all the benefits of secondhand salad. I do miss like my trash meats, like my bologna. I used to sing to my bologna too, like, oh, my bologna has a first name, it's C-O-W, cow. My bologna has a second name, it's L-I-P-S, lips. I love to eat it every day. And if you ask me why, I'll say, because Oscar Mayer has a way of getting by the FDA. I don't know, I try to work out now, ride a bike to work. Well, I work at home, so I mean, it doesn't. I live in Sacramento, and everybody rides a bike in Sacramento, and you see all these judgmental people sitting there in their Prius, and they go, oh, look at her. She's riding a bike. She's staying in shape. She's saving the planet. That's a great lady. Oh, look at him. He's riding a bike. He's staying in shape. He's saving the planet. That's a great guy. And then they see me riding a bike, and they go, what an asshole. That guy must have 2 DUIs. I don't know. So I just wanted to join a gym. But they don't even have gyms anymore. It's like a healthcare facility workout. They got stuff in there, I don't even know how it works. First day I'm there, I push on the bar, I pull on the bar, I push on the bar, I pull on the bar, I push on the bar, I pull on the bar, I look up, sign says, please use other door. So I get inside. And there's girls in there. There's this bodybuilder, a lady bodybuilder. And I'm watching her throw the weights around and stuff, and I'm looking at her, and her measurements are like 35, 23, 34, and her other leg was exactly the same. I said, Stop it. So anyway, I'm at the beach. I'm going to have a good time if it kills me. So I do this stuff called paragliding. You know what that is? That's where they put you on the back of a really, really fast boat. They fill you up full of alcohol. They take all the money out of your pocket. And they get going really, really fast. And then they open up this parachute, and all of a sudden, boom! I'm like 400 feet up in the air. Scared the crap out of me. Until I looked down, and I saw this seagull. I figure payback's a bitch, isn't it? And that's the image I'll leave you with, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for supporting the cause. Thank you very much.
All right, one more time for Mike, you guys. Oh, God. All right, 1 second before we bring out our headliner tonight. I want to thank you guys personally for everybody coming out. And thank you for supporting Jen and her cause. And now for our headliner. Your final comedian has been seen on Showtime, heard on Sirius XM radio, and toured 5 times overseas. Entertaining our troops, I know. Thanks, jerk. Please welcome Mark YAFFEE.
Give it up for John, everybody. Come on, let him hear it right there, John Oliver. And everybody you've seen up here tonight, come on, give it up for those funny guys right there. And awesome, give it up for the court, our designated drivers, the only sober people left here tonight. That is awesome. You know the cop is not going to stop a Miss Teen Reno on the way home, right? That's awesome. Good, you guys. Thank you. I am also have been affiliated with the court, Superior Court, Division 7. Thank you. One person. The rest of you staring at me like Dick Cheney at the rifle range on that joke. It's good to be here, man. Thank you for supporting Children's Miracle Network. It's awesome. We love doing fundraisers, and yeah, you can clap for that. Yeah. Let me see. Do I see any of my people here tonight? Any of my people? Any Mexican, Irish, Navajos? Where are the Mexijos? Aztec Navajos. Any assholes? Oh, where are the hoes? I did that line in San Francisco. 8 Asian folks jumped up. Ho, family! 8 ho here for the show. Poor California is broke. Last time I was in California, it was last year doing a show in New York. $15 billion with the B in debt, California. Their state bird is now a buzzard. 911 is now a 900 number. I didn't realize how broke they were until I was driving through Sacramento. I got stopped by the highway patrol. I wasn't even speeding. He just wanted $20 for gas. They had their chance, too. They had this lady by the name of Meg Whitman running for governor. She was the founder of eBay, billionaire, eBay. I'm like, shoot, you could have put California for sale on eBay, got your money back. Oh, you can see that ad. For sale, fixer-upper. Includes 30,000 miles of shitty roads. 5,000 overcrowded schools. 35 million legal residents and 4 to 5 million uninvited guests. Yeah, so I know some of you did the math when I did that Mexican-Irish Navajo. I know you're thinking, yeah, Mexican-Irish Navajo. No drinking problem here. Doctor slapped me at birth, I blew a .15, all right? He was like, congratulations, ma'am, you had a DUI. I was a big baby, you guys. I was a big, check this out, at birth, I weighed 11 pounds, 4 ounces. 11 pounds, 4 ounces. It wasn't even a C-section. It was a double D-section. I had the worst part was I had an 11-pound head on a 4-ounce body. I was like a globe on a Q-tip. It's embarrassing. All my baby pictures are like, but my mom had an easy delivery because I'm adopted. That's right, Navajo, adopted by a Mexican mother and a Jewish father. I'm a bargain hunter-gatherer. Illegal, too. I'm illegal. You cannot adopt an Indian child from their tribe. Yeah, they passed that law to protect our people from Angelina Jolie. People people find out you're native too, even part native, they start asking all sorts of questions and making sort of weird. Oh, you're Native American. Oh, I bet your children have beautiful tribal names. I'm like, yeah, Little Big Mouth and Grounded Till Christmas. Oh, can you share some ancient tribal wisdom? Yeah, my dad was raised on the reservation. I'm like, oh, sure, ancient tribal wisdom. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. I didn't even find out it was Navajo until I was 25. 25. All those years growing up playing Cowboys and Indians, I was suiting up for the wrong team. You guys done the Ancestry.com? Anyone done that yet? I've done that because I'm trying to find out my birth family. I was all excited because I found out my grandfather was a medicine man. I'm like, this is awesome. Grandpa is a medicine man. It turns out he's a pharmacist at CVS, but of course, people all assume if you're Native American, you're getting rich on casinos. Not true. I owe my casino money. I suck. I was down there in Navajo country playing at the Navajo Fire Rock Casino. They had a little Vietnamese blackjack dealer. Her name was Sun Yu Luz. A couple folks on Fernland, the 3 whiskey delay, just got that one. Thank you in the back. Anyone else from out of town make the big drive-in from Verdi? Anyone? Yeah, just checking. Of course, if you're native, we do a lot of Indian casinos too, right? They are not all created equal. We were in Oklahoma out there at the Broken Dreams Casino, pawn shop, and fireworks stand. Wow, the roulette wheel was an old hubcap with numbers painted on it. I saw a guy had 3 sevens on a slot machine. A possum dropped out. The hotel wasn't much better either. They had a stayed at a Super 8 that had been downgraded to like a sucky 6. Seriously, the sign outside didn't even say no vacancy. It just said no. This place was so old, the Bible in my room didn't even have a New Testament. Police chalk outline on my carpet. The safety chain was on the outside of the door. They're like, we'll leave the light on. I'm like, I'm sure as shit not turning it off. Not complain, though. We get to travel a lot, man. It's fun. No, it's a good job. We got to go overseas. Round of applause for our veterans in the audience. Please clap for them. Yeah. Woo. We were over there in Iraq. What a toilet bowl that place is. All desert, no gambling, no drinking, no women showing any skin. It was like being in Utah. They sent us to Japan. Do you guys realize in Japan, we were doing some military bases, the Japanese are into anything American. They're into hip-hop. They're into gangster rap in Japan. Biggest rapper in Japan, 50 Cent. Or just known in Tokyo, City 7 Yen. I think the rappers, they got the most creative names in entertainment. They're going to have to change it up when they start hitting 75, 85, 90 years old, right? I think there'll need to be some name changes. Like when he turns like 80, Ice Cube probably should be getting downgraded to like Warm Puddle. Busta Rhymes become Busta Hip. Jay-Z will become Lazy. P. Diddy will be Diddy P. Oh, it's a nice looking crowd. You guys, thank you for supporting, man. Give yourselves a round of applause because you supported Children's Miracle Network. You supported Jenna and her charity right here tonight and doing all this great stuff. It's right. It's too easy to stay home, put the clicker on, watch the big screen, pop open a beer, and right? And it's too easy. And we have 500 channels. Almost every group now has their own network. Black folks have BET. Shoppers have QVC. Mexican, Irish, Navajos, we got Court TV. Oh, True TV. It's time for all Native American television network. We'll call that TPTV. What'll be those shows? Survivor Reservation, Wheel of Misfortune, Whose Land Is It Anyway? I like you white people. You can take a country and a joke. That's awesome, man. I can say these jokes. I'm half white. I feel guilty and oppressed. Oh, man. It's a weird time, though. It's economy. I hope that picks up. I mean, we go places. There are some broke people. Where are my broke people at? Broke? Anyone else? The Court. Right? We're starving student. Where do you go? UNR, TMCC? UNR. What are you studying? Journal. Okay. Stock up on the starving. What? I'm sorry. I missed that one. What did you say? I need a translator. I don't speak drunk-bonics. What did she say? Don't do that? Get a real, yeah, right. What's your emphasis? You want to be a reporter? Really? CNN, Fox? Exactly what you do? Broadcast? She sells beer. Same thing, journalism, Budweiser distributor. Sure, what the heck, you know? Hey, oh, wait. No but, right? Coors Light, really? All right, did your mountains turn blue on your beer can tonight? Just checking. Well, yeah. Gotta be careful if you're drinking, though, because the police have that police breath test. Only one group of people not afraid of the police breath test, pot smokers. Because the breath test will not tell cops a pot smoker's been getting high. Unless they're so high, they try taking a hit off the police breathalyzer. Holmes. I mean, Officer Holmes. Sir, your pipe's clogged. Just for the record, I do not smoke weed either. I do not want to be known as a token Indian. I'm an honorary pot smoker, I am, though, because I'm addicted to Taco Bell and the Cartoon Network. Whew, we were on the road last week. I ate so much Taco Bell, I pooped out a Chihuahua. Yeah, so Mike and I got back from the big gig in Winnemucca. We don't mean to brag, but we stopped at Burger King on the way back there in Fernley or something. I don't know what they were smoking at Burger King, people. Like, the guy that took our orders like, sir, will that be for here or to go? I'm like, dude, we're in the drive-thru lane. I know he was high. We got our food and only had 2 fries and half a Whopper. And then the kid, the food runner that brought the food out to the window for the guy, had the forked tongue. Have you guys seen that where they surgically split the tongue in 2 sections? I'm like, dude, why would you do that to yourself? He goes, women think they're sexy. Ladies, really, when's the last time you wanted to kiss a rattlesnake with a lisp? Oh, goodness, man. So I got kids. Where the parents at? Parents, make some noise. Yes, awesome. Yeah. So I'm allergic to my kids. Every time I'm around them, I break out in debt. Serious, man. They cost you a fortune. And my oldest daughter's in college now. That's right. UNR. She goes to St. Mary's private college. It's like $43,000 a year tuition. And she's a performing arts major. $43,000 a year. I'm old enough to be your dad and broke enough to be your roommate. $43,000 a year. She wants to be a professional dancer. And my knucklehead cousin's like, geez, dude, why don't you just buy her a pole? How can you laugh at that? That's terrible. I mean, really, people, I would never let my daughter be a stripper, because that would be embarrassing, her making twice as much money as me. Sucks, man. I went to a financial counselor. He referred me to the suicide hotline. Visa called my house, say, hey, Mr. Yaffee, we haven't received your last payment. I'm like, sir, trust me, you've received my last payment. I'm trying to economize, right? I always fly the Air Peanut Southwest. Yeah. Well, we flew Southwest recently from Orlando, Florida to Reno. We beat Greyhound by 10 minutes. They're cutting back. We didn't even get peanuts and a soft drink. They just passed around a salt lick in a canteen. Right? Dude, it's ridiculous, man. They're charging for everything now. They had that safety announcement. In the event of sudden cabin depressurization, a mask will drop from above your head, and oxygen will be available for just $37. Try to economize on the rental cars. Last week, they gave us one of these smart cars. Anyone driven this? I never felt so stupid. The smart car. It's like a sperm with wheels. Smart car. I hit the horn on the smart car. It's like... Smart car. That'll go from 0 to 60 on the back of a flatbed. You cannot get on the I-80 or the 5 in a smart car. You're getting passed by Winnebagos. Wheelchairs. Retired Amish people. We got passed by the little yellow school bus. When they went by, they had 6 dyslexic kids flipping us off. Hold on, we'll give ADD a couple extra seconds on that one right there. Yeah, so we got married people. Clap your hands, married folks. Where you guys at? Yeah, good job. Awesome, and I just got divorced. It sucks, and you know, divorce really affects kids. Even adult children. My 19-year-old daughter's like, Dad, you're getting divorced. Who's going to have custody of me now? I'm like, you're 19. Job Corps has custody of you now. Oh, my ex-wife she was a nice lady. It was a mixed marriage. It was never going to work. A mixed marriage. She was paranoid, schizophrenic. I'm obsessive compulsive. She would invite over imaginary friends. I'd make them take off their shoes before they came in the house. Oh, man, she was fun. She was an animal rights activist. She did dog rescue. She had these little dogs called Maltese. You heard of the Maltese? Yeah, it's a French word for poops all over my carpet. 5-pound dog, 10-pound dookie. She was doing animal rescue. I was doing fertilizer rescue. I'm dating now. I hate dating. It sucks. The rejection, the pepper spray, the restraining orders. And I've tried the dating websites. Round of applause. Who's tried the dating websites beside me? Anyone? Yeah, right. I tried them all. I tried the eHarmony, the Match.com, the Stalker.net. Nothing's working. But I got to give it to my parents. My parents just had their 57th wedding anniversary 2 months ago. Yes. Woo, 57 years, you guys. Their two favorite hobbies are cleaning and driving slow, so I bought them a street sweeper. And they're in their 80s now, so they're obsessed with their health. I had to change the voicemail on their answering machine. Now you call their house, it's like, hi, you've reached the Yaffees. We can't come to the phone right now because they're on the phone with a doctor. On the way to a doctor or at a doctor. If this is a doctor, please press 1. HMO, press 2. Medical lab, but test results, press 3. If this is at pharmacist and Walmart, please hang up. We found cheaper prescriptions in Canada. Monitor your parents' and your grandparents' medication, Reno. It's out of control. My mom takes 5 pills. Just remember to take her other 10 pills. Seriously, this lady has enough medication to stock 3 Charlie Sheen sleepovers and a Lindsay Lohan relapse party. Worried about them too, right? My mom, she joined a group she joined Needle Pushers. Yeah, I'm not sure if she's quilting or doing heroin. It's such irony. I just can't crack me up because our parents, we were growing up as teenagers, our biggest fears we would do drugs or have sex. Now, thanks to prescription Medicare and Viagra, all they do is do drugs and have sex. We can't even pop it on Grandma and Grandpa anymore. Now we got to give them 4 hours notice. They're exhibiting gangbanger behaviors, my parents. They are. My dad's pants are now halfway down his ass. And my mom joined a gang, the Red Hat Society. The Senior Bloods. Do not mess with them for a parking space in front of the craft store. I'm telling you. It will jack you up. My dad just had his first accident. He made it to age 85, still driving, mostly in a marked lane of traffic. His first accident, and 2-3 months ago, Palm Springs, California. He hit a patch of ice in Palm Springs, California. I'm like, Dad, how did you do that? Run over a jaywalker holding a daiquiri? Come on, dude. I can't believe he hasn't crashed sooner. There's nothing wrong with his eyesight, but he can't see anything because he has eyebrows like a woolly mammoth. Have you seen the old guys with the frickin' lobster brows popping out of the forehead? I'm like, Mom, don't kiss him. You'll put an eye out. Looks like 2 lobsters just gave birth to Brillo pads. Old school parents. Round of applause. Anyone have the old school parents here? Used to smack you with your own toys? Right? They used to hit us with our own toys. That's messed up. We can't do that to our kids. Number 1, CPS. Number 2, we are not wasting a perfectly good $300 Xbox. So I was growing up. We didn't have Xbox, right? What did we have? Cardboard box. There was no Wii. It was just us. There was no ADD either because we had to play in the street. That'll make you pay attention. I couldn't wait for the streetlights to come on at night. It was like the worst live Frogger game ever. Toys that would kill and maim. John, you probably remember, did you have click-clacks growing up? 2 glass balls and a string. What could go wrong there? Right? Lawn darts, slip and slides, BB guns, slingshots, firecrackers. Everybody knew at least one kid with missing fingers or a glass eye. If you got injured, no one got sued. You were just a dumbass with missing fingers or a glass eye. Eh? What's up, dude? I'm worried about the new generation. I'm serious. I am worried about the youngsters. You guys seem like you got it together. My 7-year-old nephew, though, tried to drink windshield wiper fluid. My sister caught him, bottle to the mouth, in the garage, experimenting. Oh, yeah, he spit it out. He's okay, but now he vomits intermittently. Every time you ask him a question, he's like, thank you. Jenna used to do that too? What? Yeah, but you know, this is awesome. So what's next? What's the next fundraiser? What are you doing after this one? It's a car wash. I don't know what, because you always do no car washes. This is you're going upscale. Just forget the car wash. We're doing this stuff. What's that? It is? You ready? You've been working on the wave and your talent and all that? And she did some jokes. I thought, oh, it's good for you guys. Man, I got daughters. One of my daughters, like I said, dancer. One is a jazz guitarist. She just graduated from Sacramento State, jazz guitarist. I told her she has to learn 3 very important words. Welcome to Starbucks. But you guys keep supporting, man. I can't send out enough to all the good things you did. And our veterans, like I said, the veterans. I hope this war in Afghanistan ends soon. That's been going on way too long. And that's nothing against the troops. They're doing a great job. They said the problem is in Afghanistan is the Taliban and the Al-Qaeda hideout in Pakistan sneak across the border into Afghanistan, attack our troops, then sneak back across the border into Pakistan. And our troops cannot legally cross the border into Pakistan. I'm thinking, geez, I know a couple million people that don't have a problem crossing a border illegally. I think we need to deploy 50,000 landscapers armed with leaf blowers. We will tell them to clean out every cave in that country. That'll be a sneak attack they were not expecting. Be like, what are you doing, man? It's 4:30 in the morning. Well, guess what? La 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 meat. Ay, 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 ay. Mr. Taliban, meet Senor Mexican. I got cousins who get shit done. They will clean out every cave, build them a Home Depot, bring home camels for the kids. Be like, sorry, Mio, I know you wanted a bike for your birthday, but you got a camel. Jump the hump. So I know you guys put in a long evening, and we appreciate you sticking around. And Adam and I know he's got a CD. I actually did this Showtime special called Going Native. It was historic. First time we ever had 7 Native American men on TV at one time not getting shot at. It was awesome. Very funny, and it's for sale, and half the proceeds are going to Children's Miracle Network. I know you guys will pass that on, and we appreciate support for them. And even if you can't support, you know you already paid and everything, come by and say hi, because we'll be blocking the door. So anyway, first time you've probably seen 2 white guys, a Hawaiian and a Native American on one show, right? That's not very... They don't see too many Native Americans on stage doing comedy. There's not many of us, and it gets awkward sometimes. People don't know how to react. We were doing a show, my buddies and I were in Omaha, Nebraska, of all places. They'd never met real live Native Americans. And we're doing the show. Afterward, we're staying at the hotel. Housekeeping wanted to bond with us. They picked a strange way to do it. They showed up at my door 6:30 in the morning. I get this knock on my door. It's like, hey, you guys, thank you very much. Thank you for supporting Children's Miracle Network. Good luck in Miss Nevada.
All right, Mark YAFFEE, one more time, and give it up for all the comics tonight. All right, thanks again one more time, and let's let Jenna say our closing words and beg you some more. There you go.
Thanks, Dad. Okay, guys, so this is the time of the night. These papers on your table aren't for you to put your drinks on. So these envelopes on your table, they are for your donations for the Children's Miracle Network. If you want to read up on the Children's Miracle Network even more, there's the flyers. So in the envelope, I signed a picture. You guys can take that if you donate. And if you don't have money on you, there is a piece of paper in here It has the website to go to. And if you do donate, you can put your name and your donation amount on it, and we will put it on the website with your name on it. So your donation will count and you will get credibility. So thank you all for coming. I want to say thank you to my mom and my dad, my queen sisters. They'll be at the door collecting your little envelopes. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to Richard. He wants me to thank him. He's awesome. So, okay, so to end the night, do you guys want to hear one more joke? Okay. Did you hear about the fire at the circus? It was intense. So the one thing that counts, the good thing about dating me is that I laugh at my own jokes, so you don't have to. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate your donations. Have a good rest of your night.